Hello and welcome to a gameplay video with Facecam. I am doing something different with Facecam aside from asking Google. I figured I would do something completely different. If you are unfamiliar with Pandemic 2, you can find this game on a lot of different platforms. You can find it on, no, not platforms, but you can find it on a lot of different websites. The particular website I'm on is Congregate.com, as you can see up there. This is a germ or like an infection kind of simulation game. It came out a few years ago, back when I think like the zombie apocalypse stuff started kind of first kicking off. Heard a noise coming from outside. I think it was a middle schooler. Probably just being a middle schooler. I don't know. Anyway, you have two modes here. Oh wait, hang on. Before I move on, if you have Google Chrome, this is the only web browser that I know that does this. But if you have Google Chrome, you can go to the Google. What is this? This is the. Yeah, you can go to the chrome.google.com/website. You can actually get this game as like a browser extension, not an extension, but like a browser kind of add-on or plug-in for the browser, so you can actually play it within your browser for the Google Chrome browser, which is actually kind of interesting. So you don't have to go to a website and play it. But moving on, there's, as you can see here, there's two different kinds of game modes. There's realistic and relaxed. I don't know. I think realistic is a little bit more difficult to infect everything, but you get more abilities, more depth strategy than casual, takes longer to play than casual, all traits are available compared to relaxed. Not all traits are available. Games are much shorter than realistic, less in-depth than realistic. I think I'm going to do two playthroughs of this. I think I'm going to do the realistic first, and then I'm going to go back and show you the relaxed. So we're going to go into that one. So as you can see, in the two different game types, you have the same three different kinds of disease classes. You have virus, which is the fastest, but it's not the strongest. Then you have bacteria, which is kind of like the medium kind of a thing. Then you have the parasite, which is the slowest, but it's also the strongest, and has the lowest visibility. So maybe I'll do two playthroughs, on both, one playthrough with both, and then I'll go back into probably relaxed, or I'll do three playthroughs for each. 3 for relaxed, 3 for realistic, starting with the virus. Because for the people who haven't played it, which if you have a computer that can connect to the internet, I don't know why you haven't played this game yet. You can get it on pretty much every website. You can even get it as a browser extension on Google Chrome. So I'm going to take a sip of my very delicious NOS here. This is the regular flavor, I think. I don't know what flavor NOS this is, but it's the one in the blue can. I guess it's kind of like the default NOS, I guess. Still a very, very delicious tasting energy drink. I recommend it to anybody. Not sponsored by NOS, by the way. I wouldn't mind if they would like to sponsor me, but I doubt that they will. But so disease name. What do we want to name our disease? At one point when I played this game a few years ago, I named it Charlie Sheen because he was kind of in the news still and kind of still famous. Let's name it One Infection. Yes, that is supposed to be a reference to One Direction, One Infection. You know what? It works. Alright, so if this is your first time playing, please watch the tutorial. The tutorial can be found in the menu, and it will explain every feature of the game. Instructions are also available in the menu, but do not cover all of the content that is available in the tutorial. So we don't I already know how to play, so I'm not going to watch the tutorial. So basically, we have like all these. We can see here that disease spreads to South Africa. So there are 5 people infected in South Africa right here. It breaks the Earth down into different countries or different regions. Obviously, Europe is West Europe. It just covers this as West Europe as one region in the map, and that's one blotch. And then we have, I think, this is Central Europe, East Europe, and then I think we have Russia. That's its own region. Middle East, and then we go further over. We still have Russia. We have China. I think this is China. Yep, that's China. And then we have all of the different. We have a whole bunch of different other countries here that are covered. We have, I think this is Canada. So as we can see, disease spreads to South Africa. So we're kind of gonna focus on that, and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Hello. So, South Africa. This little menu right over here is actually kind of interesting. This is the breaking news bar. This tells you where the disease has spread to. But not only that, but it also says, tells you, like right here, a series of hurricanes hits Mexico. So, you can see there's nobody infected here. But, our disease points, we're going to speed this up a lot, actually. Disease, here we go. We're going to sell it. Get rid of this. Hang on. Alright, so we're going to sell this. And then no symptoms. So it just spreads kind of, it's transmitted through rodents, it is transmitted through insects, it is transmitted, I don't have enough to buy that, but it is transmitted now through rodents and insects, and then I'll buy waterborne and airborne later on. Do not want to close that. So, that is now it. If we go back over to Africa, nothing has much changed in Africa until something else pops up in that menu. This is where I think I'm gonna watch. So I'll have another sip of my unsponsored NOS. This game, even if you have the the little dot in the corner here, all the way up, it can still take a long time. I think it's just because of my computer having so many different programs open at once. Let's try to close that. See if that works. So, we'll go up here. So we have 23 disease points now. We're going to go into disease. We're going to see if we can get airborne. We have it. So now it's airborne transmitted. It's still not very visible, as we can see down here in the lower right hand corner. It's not visible. It's not what is it? Inactivity, and then lethality is 0. Let's see here, durable. So we can't get rid of these two. It's durable and it's virus, so we can't get rid of those two symptoms. Or those two traits, rather. And if one thing about this game, I think everyone really knows about it that's already played it, but even if you've never played this game, but you've heard friends talk about it, Madagascar, and this is what's driven a lot of people to hate Madagascar, because Madagascar in this game is one of the least infectable countries in this game, because they only have one port going in, they have one port to put things in and take things out, or bring things in rather and bring things out, and no airports whatsoever. And it's kind of separated from the rest of the world here. Well, then again, so is Japan, Australia, Vietnam, all those countries, and up Greenland too. Those can still get infected, but they shut everything down like right away. And let's see, how is South Africa doing? 47 infected. Everyone is still alive. Alright, so there are a lot less people that are infected now. So there's around, okay, so they're getting healthy again. So there's between 20 and 40 people infected and not infected. Ooh, West Europe dealing with widespread flooding. That is good because our disease can spread through water. Yeah, the one direction infection, or the one infection, spreads through water. That's one of the, see, can it be, no, it's transferred, now it's waterborne. Now it's a waterborne pathogen. There we go, now we have all transmissions complete. People can't live without breathing air. I certainly can't. I don't know about you. People can't live without drinking water or some sort of fluid. I certainly can't. I don't know about you. You can, but you'd probably die. You'd probably get really dehydrated if you lived without any liquid. So yeah, the frame rate is just really, really bad. So we have here the number of, this is the menu, by the way, this is the, so South Africa so far is the only region that is infected. We still have Canada / the United States, Mexico, Peru, Argentina, Brazil, West Europe, India, Australia, North Africa, East Europe, Madagascar, Indonesia, Japan, Middle East, Russia, New Zealand, Greenland, China, and Cuba. All left still to infect. There are 24 hospitals. There are a total of 24 still open. The infected population, 23. Days that have passed, 20 days have passed, and there are still only roughly 50 people infected. Compared to the that number right there, and we want, let's see, we want so maybe it was this tab. Yeah, we want, this is the world information. We want this number to trade places with this number. So that's basically the whole point of the game. If we check South Africa, so these are the water supply. I'll show you 1 second. This is the water supply, hospitals, airports, and then the little icons with the anchors are the shipping ports and stuff like that. So that's one way of diseases being transmitted. This is another way. The water supply obviously is another way that a disease can be transmitted. Let's unlock tier Heat 2, Heat 3, and don't have enough disease points for that one. So that is. So after a while, we should be able to see South Africa here, starting to get a little bit darker green, and then go red, kind of like a maroon, and then very bright red to indicate that diseases are spreading. And I will start back up again when I have more stuff. So, as you can see here in the little breaking news section on the screen, over to the other way, the far, what would that be, the far right? What the? Okay, I guess that concludes this episode of Flash Game whatever. I will see you guys in the next episode. That was Pandemic 2. If you want, you can go and download it for yourself. I'm going to try to get these things taken off my computer, and I will see you guys in the next video. And until then, happy gaming.